Welcome to OK Miniatures. So for today's video, I was going to make another diorama like last week, continuing Steve's story, and I wanted to do 3 miniatures in it, which basically means compared to last week, I'd have a third the amount of time for each one, since last week I only had 1 miniature. And well, that meant I wanted to cut some corners. So I tried just to use 1 miniature for each model. So that means I ended up chopping off some of the arms and repositioning them. As you can see here, I used some milliput to try attach the arms again, but I didn't take the time because I was rushed to smooth it out and make it look good. And even then, this wasn't the position I was looking for. I was really hoping for like a kind of aloof, like your boss, but not a nice boss kind of. Well, yeah, but like that kind of, like a more critical position, not just clenched fists with little pistol handles still in them, like, because this guy originally was a gunslinger. And then for the doctor, I couldn't even find a normal doctor. The best I could get was plague doctor, and then I accidentally cut off his legs. So that was kind of like the last straw for me. I knew I needed to try something new. And in the meantime, I happened across a awesome diorama build with a little paddleboard person, but she was made out of modeling clay, like Sculpey or something. So that's what I'm going to do today. Got my armature wire and some clay, and hope this works. There are other options that you can consider, such as like there's customizable minis by places like Hero Forge, where you can design your own miniature, but those are a little bit expensive for multiple to a diorama every week or however often I'm going to do it. There's other things I can spend my money on, so I'd rather not spend the money on a mini I'm going to use once. Instead, I'm going to try and make my own. Hopefully that goes well. So I'm just going to start out with an armature, and I'm going to use these little minis to kind of get a feel for size and stuff. Oh, there goes his arm. That's unfortunate. Oh well. And normally you'd use tin foil on these too, but I just don't feel like that's justified given how tiny they are. I do feel like in the future I will try to scale these up if I do this again, because this is tiny. But I do want to make it work with this hospital bed that I have, so we'll see how it goes. So I don't have high hopes for this just because this wire is so thick that I don't think it will get proportioned right. But you can always hope. I'm gonna try just make like a little stick instead of like this big old fancy like arms and legs deal. Okay, so this is gonna be my armature, and hopefully that works. Okay, so about a half hour in, and it's kind of not that great. The Sculpey is a lot mushier than I remembered, which is good and bad. It's good because it's easy to put it on there, but it's bad because it's easy to deform, like that. So I'm gonna bake it, and then maybe I can carve on some more details when it's hardened. There you have it. So here's my little painted miniature. He clearly, I think it's pretty obvious that he doesn't have quite as much detail, it's close, as the 3D printed one. But given my purpose of telling a story, of making a diorama, the pose is very important. So I find that even though it lacks the detail for my projects, this miniature will be better for me than this one. If you don't want to lose that detail, you could check out places like Hero Forge. I think overall, given the time required and like the effort I put in, pretty happy with this little guy. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more diorama, mini painting kind of videos, please consider subscribing. Thank you for watching. With that, I'll see you in the future.